to Saturday and building off the momentum of the Maryland game?
Yeah, definitely. You know, the ACC time is a big time for us. You know, it's a tough stretch, but I think we're all looking forward to the challenge.
Looking back on the Maryland game, you had that great just run there in the third, fourth quarter there. What are some of the positives you can take out of that game? Things you did well.
I think we're going to try to keep that going. I think something that at least I noticed through that stretch is that most of our goals were assisted, and I think that's a big thing for us moving forward, especially with how well Steele's been playing. He really facilitates what we're doing out there, and if he keeps that up, I think we all know that we can continue to hit the open shots that he's really creating for us.
Yeah, speaking of shots, it seems like everybody's always talking about your shot, your outside shot. Where is that something? Has that always been a big part of your game? Just that ability to kind of fire from all angles.
It's something that I kind of more discovered last year, actually. In high school, you're able to get by people a little bit easier sometimes, but out here, the players are incredible, and it's a lot harder to create your own shot. And I found out that I could, hit a shot from a little ways away, and I think that helps to make us a little more dynamic in some ways. So I'm happy to help in that way.
Seems like you got some speed on that sucker. It's one of the harder shots on the team, I've heard. I mean, do you know how fast that thing is?
I'm not totally sure.
Yeah.
But as long as it goes in, I think that's the most important part of it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm Fritz Metzer here.
Hey, yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, anything specific about the matchup with North Carolina?
I think shutting down their attack is one of our big focuses. They have some great players, and they've had a bunch of great recruiting classes come in, so they have a lot of guys that can contribute. So it's being able to take whatever combination of guys they throw out there at us and be able to counter that with great defense, which we've been able to do so far this year, and I think that we'll be able to try to continue to do this upcoming weekend.
Okay, and obviously it's your second straight road game. How do you kind of maintain the focus and intensity?
I think we try not to focus on whether or not it's a home game or an away game, and just focus on the task at hand, which is just winning the game and going out there and taking care of business in the way that we want to. And I think we look forward to every game, and especially the ACC games specifically. There's a lot of good rivalries out there, and so we're all very excited to get down to North Carolina.
I'm sure. And you're from San Francisco, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how is lacrosse getting big in California?
Yeah, it's getting a lot bigger. We're starting to send more kids back east to play, and I wouldn't be surprised here if a couple more colleges out there start to pick up college programs too. So we'll have to see.
Yeah, how was it you wound up on the East Coast from San Francisco?
I knew I wanted to play Division I lacrosse, and I got lucky enough to be recruited by Virginia, which in my mind was the pinnacle of the sport, and so I jumped at that opportunity, and I couldn't be happier.
Did other schools offer you too from the East Coast here? Did you?
I looked at a couple of other ACC schools, and I thought I'd have wanted to play in the ACC just given the style of play and the speed of play, and of the four schools that currently offer lacrosse, I felt Virginia offered the best combination of everything I was looking for.
And how's your second year going compared to your that last season?
I think it's definitely more comfortable in knowing what to expect from whether it be in the classroom or on the athletic field. And it just makes it easier to be be comfortable and be successful. Just being able to be mentally prepared and know exactly what's coming next.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.